SportsCast with Jeremy Buckelew is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Hey folks, happy Sunday night and welcome to another episode of SportsCast. I'm your host, Jeremy Buckelew. Going to talk some volleyball tonight, so I think we're all going to learn something because I'm looking forward to it because I know nothing about volleyball. And so I got four young ladies here who are going to teach us everything we need to know. But before we get going, as always, we do want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors for bringing you SportsCast each and every week. Couldn't do it without them. As Kevin said on the intro, TEC outfits our entire studio with their high-speed fiber internet. We appreciate them for doing so. If you are looking for an internet provider or are unhappy with the one you currently have, give TEC a call. They are making their way all over Paris and Henry County, and I've got it at home. It works great. Haven't had one issue with it. We, again, use it here at the studio, and it takes care of everything we've got going on for our show and the Mike Weatherford show. And so if they can take care of all of the stuff that we're pushing out, certainly they can take care of whatever you've got going on at home. And so give TEC a call to get some internet at your place. I also want to say thank you to the Peddler Advantage. They are circulated in 9 counties and have been for 40 years. If you have a classified that you are needing to place, or if you're looking to buy something, check out the Peddler. 20-word classified is $10 for 4 weeks. Can't beat that anywhere. And so, again, distributed in 9 counties, and we also appreciate they put our lineup in the Peddler each and every week. And so thankful for that. You can find what's coming up on the Mike Weatherford Show, the Tennessee Informer, and our show each week in the Peddler, and so we appreciate them for that. Also want to say thank you to Eaton Construction, to True Green Northwest Tennessee, to Victory Lane Quick Lube on Tyson Avenue, to the Peppers Automotive Group, and the Paris Volleyball Club, who, again, got 4 young ladies. Speaking of the Paris Volleyball Club, Coach Ross is here in studio watching, but just appreciate them and their sponsorship of the show each and every week, because, as I said, without them, we couldn't bring it to you. You may also, I don't have a banner for them yet, but may have seen the PI this week, and they're promoting us as well, and I appreciate the PI doing that. And so, but thanks to these sponsors each and every week, they are who make the show possible, and we appreciate them very, very much. And so, again, speaking of the Paris Volleyball Club, one of our sponsors tonight, we have, and I'm just going to go around the table here, we have Halle Cambridge. Welcome. Raegan Hill.
Hi.
It's okay. Mykee Fulton. And Kinslee Knott in studio here with us, and they all are members of the Paris Volleyball Club, right? But also members of the Henry County volleyball team. Is that right? And so go around again. Tell us who you are and how long you've been playing volleyball. As, like, I guess just whether you're a member of the club or however, but how long you've been doing that. So, Halle, we'll start with you.
My name is Halle. I'm on both the club team and the high school team, and I think I've been playing volleyball since, I think, 7th grade. I actually started because Mykee joined, and I wanted to, be with her.
Okay.
But yeah, I love volleyball.
Nice. How about you, Raegan?
My name's Raegan Hill, and I started the fall of freshman year, and I actually started because I didn't make the high school team, and I started with Ross because Coach Moreland said something about it, so I started with him and then came into the high school team my sophomore year.
Okay.
I'm Kinslee. I've been playing since 6th grade, or 7th grade, I think, and yeah, I've known Halle and Mykee ever since club started.
Okay.
I'm Mykee. I've been playing since the 6th grade. I started out with Ross, and I've loved it ever since.
Good. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm an old guy. I graduated in 97. We didn't have a volleyball team in 1997. I think it's pretty new in the grand scheme of how old Henry County High School is and the other sports that have been going on there, volleyball is a pretty new something that the high school has picked up. Coach Ross sent me this. I'm just going to read it because there's no way I can remember all of it, but it's just kind of a history of the volleyball club that all of y'all mentioned you're a part of. It says Parish Volleyball Club was founded in 2011 by Chris Northam and Ross Steelman with one primary goal: to serve as a bridge between middle school and high school volleyball. When the program began, Northam and Steelman focused on teaching the fundamentals of volleyball to middle school girls, giving them a head start before the high school tryouts. 15 years ago, it was common for players to arrive at Henry County High School tryouts with little or no volleyball experience. Today, that has become the exception rather than the rule. Over the years, the majority of HCHS volleyball players have spent time training at Parish Volleyball Club. Some began as early as 4th or 5th grade, while others first stepped into the gym as 8th graders. And so it's pretty new. Y'all started, though, for the most part, at a young age. I think, Raegan, were you the oldest? I think you said in 9th grade or something. Yeah. You started, but all of you started with the Parish Volleyball Club first, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what got you interested? Because like I said, I know nothing about volleyball other than in like 4th grade PE, one day a month we'd play volleyball for PE or something. So what got y'all interested in it to begin with?
I remember also playing gym volleyball, but then I remember I would watch clips of college playing, and it just, I don't know, it got me interested in it. And I always heard at my middle school, a lot of girls would just do the club just for fun, but then I just joined because they were doing it and just stuck with it.
Same for...
Well, actually, I went to Roll King one day, and I picked up a volleyball, and I wanted my mom to buy it, and she bought it for me, and then I played with it in my basement for 3 months up until tryouts. And then after tryouts, that's when she directed me. But yeah, if I wouldn't have bought that ball from Roll King, then I probably wouldn't be here. So,
I mean, it's funny that you say that because my daughter plays tennis, and we didn't play tennis growing up. I wasn't a tennis player. I knew how to hit the racket or hit the ball with the racket and all that. But during COVID, when there was nothing else to do, we have a tennis court at our house, and so put the tennis net up, and we went out there. And that kind of got her interested in tennis. And then she played all 4 years of high school, is now helping. Well, she helps with the tennis team. She's not a coach officially, but she helps Coach Getty. And it's funny that, just getting that volleyball kind of spurred you, I guess, a little bit spurred you on to be more interested in it than what you already were. I mean, obviously you had enough interest to buy a volleyball, right? But just having it piqued your interest even more. And then, of course, the friend group helps tremendously, right? Like, do y'all know how many people are signed up as a part of the Parish Volleyball Club? You haven't?
A lot.
Yeah.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know it's like I said, just the fact that there's middle school volleyball now and there's high school volleyball just shows how much the sport is taking off, I think. Obviously, y'all's group at the Parish Volleyball Club, I think it starts as early as 4th grade. Is that correct? And so, I mean, the earlier you start, the more exposure you're going to get to it. But, I mean, it's a great program to have available to us here in Henry County because it just kind of puts it out there that's something that's interesting and that some people may not even know about. Right? Y'all found out about it, and here you are as all of you as seniors on the team now, but that's where you got your start with it.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing about the sport?
I really like the connections I've made. Like, I wouldn't have gotten to know Kinslee. I wouldn't have got to know Raegan. I was friends with Halle before, so we just grew from volleyball. And definitely getting to know more coaches and putting my name out there.
Okay.
I played for a team in Jackson, and I've made a bunch of friends there as well. A lot of new coaches I met a college coach who taught us how to form an email to send to college coaches.
Oh, nice.
So it's a really good way to just connect.
Sure. Anybody else? What?
Well, I just like love the sport. Like it's just a game of hot potato, basically. Like you just like, and it's just so fun. And like, of course, like making new friends and just playing with them all the time.
Yeah, I think that like the friend groups is like a big part of it. And I don't know, I feel like when you have smaller groups, like less people play the sport, then it's more people with more passion that play. Like I feel like, I don't know, I might just say this because like I only play I play volleyball, but like I think compared to like football and bigger teams like that, like there's more passion behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, I consider, like, I mean, obviously there's some girls on the team that I might like not get along with, but like I consider all of them my family, and I love them so much. But other than like making friends, this is so specific, but I love to fall on the floor, and like I love being able to dive and get a ball up, and then they're like, "Wow, it's so good!" And yeah, I just love playing. Like it's so much fun.
Yeah,
So-
the glory moments are really cool.
Yeah.
Like we get a good hit from a good set, from a good pass.
Right. Well, and two, correct me if I'm wrong, but unlike football and basketball, like y'all play at Grove, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a pretty tight gym as far as space. And so, the crowd is a lot closer. You can see the action a lot better than, say, on a football field at Patriot Stadium. If a play takes, across the field, sometimes you miss what happened. Not the case with you guys, right? Because y'all are, like the gyms that y'all play in here, especially, I don't know what like Clarksville and Dixon, I assume y'all play in their gyms. But the Grove gym is such a, it's a nice little tight gymnasium there that doesn't have a lot of room to spread out and to where you can't see what's going on.
Yeah, what really helps is like you can see the crowd's face. So like if you do something bad, you look out in the crowd and everybody's like,
Yeah, if you like miss a ball, you can just look up and see your parent. Like
Does that make it better or worse?
it depends. I don't know. Just whatever.
So, Coach Ross is Paris Volleyball Club, but Coach Rouse is Henry County High School. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Is that y'all ever get confused and call
Yeah.
one the other?
She was our new coach. Like she's still considered like not a new coach. Like she's been coaching for a while, but she only started coaching our school until like 2 years ago. So whenever she first came, it was so confusing. Coach Rouse and Coach Ross.
Everyone is getting it mixed up
Sure.
for a while.
I can see that.
I just
But-
refer to her as Coach.
Okay.
I never say Coach Rouse.
it's okay. Lily calls her Marcy.
Like, I guess whatever she'll answer to is fine to call it, right? How many girls are on the team? Y'all know that?
21?
22
I
now
think
with the new
22.
girl.
Okay. So, again, I know nothing about volleyball other than you serve it over the net, and then the team tries to hit it back, and then you just keep going until the ball hits the floor, right? Pretty much. So, give me, like, if I were to come to the Paris Volleyball where y'all do your club and practice, and, like, what do those practices look like? What are you working on, and how do you work on, like, I know some terminology, like a dig. How do you work on a dig, and how do you work on a kill? And see, so whoever wants to go.
It's kind of different. Like we do different types of sessions. Like for travel volleyball, like that's an actual team.
Okay.
So it's like more serious practices. But then we have just clubs, and that's when we get to like do games. Like we do this thing called Queens, and it's you basically get a team of 3 people and just play against each other. And
Okay.
like there's also 4v4 that we do. That's my favorite. This is my 4v4 team.
Right.
And it's literally exactly what it sounds like, 4v4. And we do like specific drills for specific things. Like there's like the butterfly drill, which is you just toss it to someone and they pass it. But yeah.
Okay.
I think like a lot of what we do at high school practices is like it's either we're just playing against each other or we come in and we do hitting lines and we work on different plays, and then we have like the libero and defense on the other side and they're working on defense while like the hitters are hitting at them.
So that brings up another point, I guess, is that I guess the club is where you really learn the game. Is that right? Because by the time, I don't mean this ugly, but by the time you get to high school, they don't have time to teach you fundamentals. They're trying to figure out who's the best at this and put them in the right spot. And they don't have time to be like, okay, let's work on our serve and here's the technique for a serve or whatever, right? You have to know that already. So does most of that information and learning come from being a part of the club?
Yes. I don't think I would have made the high school team if it wasn't for club. And it teaches you like not even just like how to play, like it teaches you like how to work with a team and like rotations and how to like communicate with a coach. Like I don't know.
So okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, you go.
I don't think I would have gotten anything about volleyball if I didn't know about rotations. Rotations are very difficult if you don't know the basics.
Still have to run for them like every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Jamie.
So I know that maybe asking a lot, I don't know, but explain to me, a guy who knows next to nothing about volleyball, when you say rotations, like what is that, what all makes up a rotation?
So I don't really know how to explain it.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, there's like certain places you have to like stand at, and what's the rule? Like a setter can't step in front of an outside.
So it's like the lineup is like a certain way. So like when you're the setter, you have like a middle and a left side, and they have to be on like the middle has to be on this side of you, the left side has to be like on this side of you. So in our rotations, you don't want like a setter taking like doing serve receive, and you like there's just certain people you don't want doing serve receive. So there's like ways you can get them out of it, but you have to like move around, and you can't overlap this person, and you can't overlap that person.
You really have to pay attention to every little detail.
Yeah.
Last year, or maybe it was the year before, I don't remember, during travel season, Coach Ross made us take these, like, tests. I never passed it. I took it, like, 5 times, and he made me run one time, and it's because the like, map that we had to ride on was so, I didn't understand it, and I never passed it, and I still don't think I'd pass it if I had to do it again.
Liz, here's how great that is. I don't know, Kenna, my daughter, is normally on here with me, and her boyfriend played football at Arkansas, and their offensive line would have homework to where they had to, like, were given a play and had to go home and, like, draw out what their responsibility is with that play. And so your test, that's what they're doing at a college level SEC football program to make sure their kids know. So I think it's a pretty good, I think it's pretty awesome that y'all are being tested on
It's
knowing,
preparing us.
Yeah, because like I said, it's just getting you ready for that next step if you wanted to take it. But so you're saying that the rotations aren't like, like in PE, you'd have like 11 on a team, and so you'd have 6 in the front and 5 in the back, and you just move from one spot to the next. That's not what you're.
No,
that's
much
not
more
rotations that
complicated.
you're talking
And you
about.
can't have 11 people on a court.
How many are on the court at a time?
You can have 6. There's
That's
3.
it?
That is it. You got 3 people
Wow.
in the front and then 3 people in the back. And usually middle school teams, it's exactly what you said, like you just move.
Mm-hmm.
But then higher levels, like high school and college, like you have to stand like do. It's
So like, I'm learning so much. I'm glad I had y'all on because. So, do you have like set positions like in volleyball? So, what's your position?
I'm a libero, which is. Have you seen teams
Yeah.
Have you seen the people
like
with,
in the Olympics and stuff like that?
like the person with the different color jersey?
Okay.
That's what I am.
All right. And what's your responsibility then?
I just stay in the back row and pass.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. So, what do you do, Raegan?
Me and Mykee are both setters, so like our job is to take the pass and set it to the hitters.
Okay.
And know the plays and things like that and call.
Okay. So that's you and Mykee. Y'all both do that. And then Kinslee, what do you do?
I'm one of the many right sides. I just stay on the right side and I hit the ball.
Okay. So like y'all set up you get to touch it twice on yours, right? 1, 2, and then you got to go over the net, right? So 3 hits on your side. That's still the rule, I guess. Okay. And so like y'all are setting up somebody to try to get a kill.
Yep.
On the, right. So, okay. I'm learning. But 6 at a time, substitute in and out, I assume, not have to be the same 6 on the floor all the time. So that, when can you substitute? After a point, or because obviously you can't just run out there.
Just run off. Kinslee, come in now.
Come on. No,
It's just after any point we can sub in.
Okay.
But there's specific rules like if Mykee's been playing as a setter, she can't just randomly sub in for outside. You have to stay in that spot. But what am I trying to say? Oh, Raegan goes off, and then Mykee will come on because we don't want 2 setters on at the same time.
Okay.
And then right side and a setter are on the same side of the court.
Yep.
So basically, whenever Kinslee goes and Mykee goes off, then 2 whole new people come on.
Okay.
So I don't know, like rotating is confusing, and then subbing off as a libero is also confusing because I only sub out for like 1 point, and then I come back on, so I don't have to sit out too long.
Okay. And y'all play to 21?
25.
25. And a volleyball, you'll have matches, you'll have, because is it sets within a game? So you have to win. I kind of looked a little bit like y'all have to win 3 games. Is that right?
Yes.
To win the match. And so it's like a best out of 5, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. And so y'all had a parent night earlier this week, right? That kind of taught for folks that are interested in learning the basics of volleyball at the club. Is that right? Are y'all going to do one of those again here eventually? Don't have a date set, but Coach Ross is over here and he's shaking his head, so I'm glad he's here.
I couldn't answer that for you.
Well, but again, I know the club is 15 years old, but again, in the grand scheme of things, that's a pretty new sport. And I think that just a lot of folks just aren't familiar with it. If you don't play it, you're just not familiar with it. I know Coach Summers has said time and time and time again when he's been on here that y'all's volleyball games are some of the best to go watch in person because, again, at Grove, it's so close and it's so just right there on the court to get to see what's going on, and the crowd's cheering, and it's exciting.
It gets really loud.
Yeah, and the amount of times a ball flies off the court and hits a baby is insane. Like, that always happens.
So if you're going to go, you better have your head on
better
a
go to-
swivel and pay attention.
A
right?
helmet.
Yeah. Well, so who all, as far as the high school goes, y'all are y'all's season has started. Right, y'all are a fall sport.
Yeah,
right?
our first game's next week on Monday. I just
Okay.
found
Yeah,
that out
the
like 10
17th.
minutes ago.
All right, and so who do you play?
Stewart County.
Is that here or there?
Here.
Here. So next Monday night, here. Talk about. So I ask everybody this who comes in that plays a Henry County sport. Who do y'all like when y'all see the schedule as it comes out? Who do you consider, as far as Henry County volleyball goes, to be the biggest rival that we have? So all y'all are seniors. Y'all have all played for
Everybody.
several years, right?
Yeah.
Who do y'all see as Henry County's rival when it comes to volleyball?
I would say Dixon.
Definitely Dixon.
I have personal beef with them because last year, every single
Yeah.
time we played Dixon, I got hurt somehow.
Oh, okay.
I was the person inflicting the pain upon her. We would both dove for the same ball, and I hit her like that.
Yeah, black eye for about 3 weeks. And then the other time, I got kneed in the stomach and went to the ER.
That was scary.
I was scared. I couldn't breathe. I was on the court. I was like, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I would say either Dixon, and I feel like Stewart. I do think we're better than them, but I think like when we play against them, like we get in our head a lot, and I feel like we always end up like it's weird,
Like
you know?
playing
Like
down.
yeah, I feel like I don't know. I would say either Dixon or Stewart, but I love playing against Dixon because I feel like we always like get hype.
I feel like we're forgetting West Creek, guys.
I was about to say, I
Yeah.
love playing against West Creek.
Oh my
West
gosh.
Creek is like, I think
West
that's
Creek-
when we actually play.
Yeah, the West Cream game that we played last year was fun.
It was.
Yeah, when we
It was
took them to
close.
5 sets, I loved that.
Yeah.
Any of the
That was a
Clarksville
mental
teams
game.
are hard to play.
What do you
Who
say?
is?
The Clarksville team.
Definitely.
Clarksville with, again, I know football and basketball and all that. They usually always have really good athletes on their teams. Basketball, they're better at basketball than they are at football. What I was going to say at football is they just can't seem to get all 11 guys on the same page, but they'll always have one or two. Is it the same way with volleyball? Like they've got, a couple girls or one girl that's 6'1", which I would assume is great for volleyball, but just some athletic kids who play and that that when you play a Clarksville school, that's what you're going to be up against.
Yeah, I would say like Dixon, I feel like they're all good. But then like some other schools, it's like West Creek, they're really good. But the person that stuck out was that setter, or was that Northwest?
That was West Creek. Northwest has a good setter too, but I think she graduated. But West Creek, it's like, yeah, their defense is okay, but but they have like great setters and great hitters,
Okay.
and that's what makes them like hard to beat.
Okay. So y'all are in the same district, I assume, is like everybody else with. So our district's probably Dixon County, West Creek, Northwest, Kenwood. Is that it, or is Northeast in there with us too?
We don't have Northeast.
No, we
Northeast,
don't
okay.
Northeast.
So out of those district opponents, who do y'all want to beat more than anybody?
Dixon and West Creek.
Dixon.
Okay.
Because I feel like not even just like us, like I feel like ever since we came into high school, it was just always, oh, Dixon this, Dixon that. So I think if we were able to like beat them, and it'd be just such a win because like there's such a mental game.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Our freshman year, we played Dixon for their senior night, and we won for the first time in a long time, and it was insane.
Sure.
Like, everyone was cheering. We all got up and ran into the court and just celebrated. And yeah, that's probably one of my best memories. I just felt so connected to everyone.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to rub salt in a wound, but from looking on Facebook, y'all's season ended last year against Dixon. Is that right?
I think so.
Was
Yeah.
that that a district championship? Was that a district semifinal?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Probably a semifinal
think so.
because I think
Yeah,
you would have
so,
moved on
yeah.
to region if. So that just gives you that motivation this year, right? To
I don't know if anybody else has noticed this either. Like, when we go to Dixon, their gym is so bad. Like, there's like a maximum 3 people in there, and like it's bigger than the rest of the gyms we play in. I
It
hate
is.
it.
It's huge. And like, you know, at the Grove Gym, like right behind us, it's like that tiny little
Yeah.
blue path. Well, at Dixon, it just keeps going.
I was about to say, because again, doing radio for basketball, we obviously go to Dixon every year, and then when the district tournament's there, whatever, their gym, I know exactly what you're talking about because it's so deep. It's deeper than any gym we play in. Like the basketball court is like half the gym, you know what I mean? And so I'm assuming when you're doing volleyball, it's the same way in that when you're used to playing in these smaller places, when you get to Dixon and it's so open and your depth perception probably would be off. I would think for whoever is serving, it really may play tricks on
Yeah.
them more
And the
so than
lighting-
anybody
the
else.
lighting in
lighting
there
is
is
dim.
terrible.
It's not very bright. I see it with basketball the same way. So I completely understand what you're talking about, just the way that their gym is built. Are there any way, like West Creek's? We talk about West Creek's gym all the time. That it's
Is West Creek the
It
gym with
echoes.
the balcony?
yes.
It's-
They have a balcony. Kenwood has a balcony. West Creek is
I like Kenwood's
like
gym.
the purple and gray gym. It's kind of dark and drab and
I I don't like their gym because whenever we get a touch on the ball, it just echoes everywhere, and it makes it sound like a whale.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And there's always like football or basketball or something practicing on the balconies.
yeah.
I just remember that. Like I literally
Their
remember
weightlifting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally remember like we were playing and I just look up and I see just a stampede of people running around me, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's distracting, but you also gotta like
Walking.
put your head in the game.
sure.
You know what? Yeah.
We got to take a break real quick, just 15 seconds. Then we'll come back and talk about what's coming up this week. But y'all stay with us. We're going to talk some more Paris Volleyball Club and Henry County High School Lady Patriot Volleyball. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Be sure to join us next week when we will talk about Henry County Middle School football. They got a big win on Thursday night against Gibson County, 120-8. And so congratulations to the Middle School Patriots, off to a 1-0 start. Next week we'll have head coach Benji Bona on. Coach John Thrash is going to be here. I think one of the other coaches is coming as well. We'll just find out together who that will be. But that is next Sunday night, August the 16th at 7:30, live here in the Brewer Street Mafia studios, talking about middle school Patriot football with how that pipeline leads to the Henry County Patriots and the work that they're doing with those young men. They're in the middle school program, so be sure to join us next Sunday night for that. This week on the Mike Weatherford Show, Tuesday night, August 11th, he has behind the music of American Floyd. They are a tribute band, I believe, to Pink Floyd, and so they will be here in studio on Tuesday, August 11th at 7 o'clock. Be sure to tune in to the Mike Weatherford Show for that. Not sure who will be co-hosting that show with Mike. It's always a surprise, and but that's live Tuesday night, right on the Mike Weatherford Show Facebook page or on the Mike Weatherford Show live on YouTube. So be sure to check that out. On the Tennessee Informer tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, what happened to West Point? Duty, honor, country, what changed? He has Edwin Kennedy from the West Point class of 1976 as a guest. And so be sure to tune in to Dave Vance and the Tennessee Informer for that. They are fighting wokeness is what Kevin said. And so be sure to tune in next Monday, or not next Monday, tomorrow night, August the 10th at 7 o'clock on the Tennessee Informer. What's going on this week? Another busy week around Henry County. So Henry County Golf plays Camden and McKenzie at Magic Valley. That's in Camden tomorrow. Tee time for that is 4 o'clock. And then the Henry County Middle School soccer program, Lexington, will be at Henry County High School on the grass field. And so that game starts at 5:30. That's Lady Patriot Middle School soccer. And then the Inman volleyball team has a game on tomorrow night as Waverly comes to Inman to play. And then Inman football is Tuesday night against Union City at Barton Field. Kickoff is at 6:30. Again, please don't park in my yard, Inman folk. The Henry County High School Lady Patriots soccer squad has a scrimmage against USJ on Tuesday night. That is at 6 o'clock. I missed it also on my little graphic. Inman has a soccer game against Henderson County at 6 o'clock on Monday the 10th as well. So don't forget about that. And then Henry County Golf versus Camden and McKenzie at the Paris Country Club on Tuesday. That is at 4 o'clock. So be sure to get out to the country club, support those squads. And then moving right along, Henry County Middle School softball plays Dresden on Tuesday at 4 o'clock in Dresden. Inman volleyball versus Northview at Northview on Thursday the 13th. Henry County Middle School football will take on Greenfield. That is at Barton Field. Henry County folks, please don't park in my yard. On August 13th, that's at 6:30. And then softball versus Camden for the middle school squad on Thursday night at 5:30. That game is played at Henry County High School. And then Henry County Football Jamboree is this Friday night. Starts at 6 o'clock. Henry County plays at 8 o'clock against Milan. They play 2 quarters against the Bulldogs. But the first game starts at 6 out at Patriot Stadium. And then finally, the Henry County Youth Football sign-ups are from 8 o'clock to 9:30 at Barton Field on Saturday the 15th. And then evaluations will be from 9:30 until 11 o'clock. That Saturday morning. And so busy time, a lot going on. And then there is a fall training session for the Paris Volleyball Club. That is October 20th, 22nd, 27th, and 29th. And there's some November dates there as well. But you can see the information there as far as registration and how to get signed up for that. And yeah, they are at on Facebook. You can find them on the Paris Volleyball Club Facebook page. And so be sure to go and follow them, like them, give them a follow, and keep up with everything these young ladies are doing. There's also some pictures there from the last group they had. So y'all all mentioned in addition to playing for the club and for the high school, you do travel as well. So where all, I know, did you say Jackson, that you play in Jackson? Where else, where all have y'all gone to play volleyball as far as travel ball goes?
We go far, like Alabama, Arkansas,
Yeah. We usually stay in like Alabama and Arkansas most of the time.
And so is y'all's travel team made up from the club here, or are y'all on teams from other places?
Yeah, we're mainly like Mykee went to Jackson to play club, but the rest of us play for Ross.
Okay. And so, when is that season? Because I assume that's probably a weekend thing, right? On Saturdays and Sundays. Does that go on like year round? Is that basically in the summer? When are y'all doing that?
I think it starts in January.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all's season ends in October, November, depending on how well you do in tournament play and all that. And then got about a month break and then just right back into it with club play and then with travel ball, right? Mm-hmm. I was going to ask if you prefer one over the other, but I guess that's really not a fair question. I don't want to put anybody on the spot here, but I mean, they both have. Is there a difference in them?
Yes, they both. So,
high school is so much more competitive than
It
club.
really is.
Club is for fun. Like
club is just
to keep
amazing.
us warm. Like keep touches on the ball and keep in the game.
Sure.
And then high school is a lot.
It's more stressful.
I feel like club helps me with like the actual volleyball part, but then high school like makes me like not fat. It makes me fit.
Well, that's a big thing. Like, seriously, that was a question I had when y'all were talking about your like positions and stuff. Because, like, if there's only 6 of you on the floor, you probably have a lot of area to cover.
Yeah, you're just running,
just constantly, right? And then, so what is your like routine to get in shape for that? Like
during the summer, every Tuesdays and Thursdays we run a mile, but then Mondays and Wednesdays we do these stations, and oh my gosh, it is tiring, and I literally can't. And you get so sore. And literally the other day, we the hitters, they just hit a ball for 1 minute straight. You just run back and then do your approach, just hit it, and it doesn't sound hard, but like it hurts after a while. Like it hurts your shoulder. But
It hurts your legs. I'm not a hitter, and I tried it. It was awful.
Yeah, I tried to, and like Halle was tossing them before I even got back. Like it was so bad.
y'all would say, like, you're not a hitter. So how do you get, like, what made you decide that you were going to be a setter? Or did you just...
I actually did not decide that.
You just told that's what you were going to be? Like,
So
go setter.
during club, there was another girl who was also a libero, which is what I was.
Okay.
And he just liked me as a setter more. And during high school, Coach saw Halle be a libero, and then she saw how I was as a setter, and it just went on from there. Okay. The good thing about me being a setter, though, is from the back row, I can't jump over the net, which is good because I can't actually get up there. It's an advantage.
I'd be
and
the
also
same way. So, y'all are all seniors, right? So, what are you looking forward to most about your senior season? Because
senior night,
Senior night.
definitely.
All right.
I'm so excited. Like, I don't know. I just like past years, like whenever we would decorate for the other seniors, like it was just so much fun. Like we have our locker room and we have this big board, and usually like senior night we just decorate the board, and the board from last year is still left over, and we still have like the senior signatures from last year, and yeah, I'm excited to do that.
Nice. I meant to look and say, if a schedule, like, do you know who you're playing on senior night yet? If you don't,
Mackenzie.
Okay.
Really?
So,
Mackenzie?
They did that. Okay.
Are you not happy with Mackenzie?
Mackenzie's
on
a
senior night?
really easy, like,
They
So
started
do,
they
like,
started
their
a
new
year ago.
program. Yeah, and so they're probably still figuring some things out, and it's kind of like,
And then watch us lose.
hey, you got to show up and play every
we
every
gotta lock
night,
in.
right?
We lost to Stewart County.
Yeah. So soccer did that this past year. Dyer County is a struggling soccer program, and they were our senior night, and it was 9-0 at the half. And in soccer, 9 is the mercy rule, and so we only played a half on senior night. So hopefully, y'all's senior night this year will be about the same.
What is our mercy rule?
Yeah, what is your mercy rule? Do
Is
you know?
it 18?
I don't know.
I think it's 10 more than what they have. So if they have 5 and we have 15, I think it's.
So that's the game, and then you just start a new game.
I don't think that's
Ross
right.
knows.
I don't think that's right.
Is that not right? What?
There is
That's
no,
high school.
so is there not a mercy rule in volleyball in high school? So if you beat a team 25-1, it's just move along and play the next game.
But that just shows like club and high school have so many like different rules. Like I remember, I don't remember who, but someone fell under the net and on the other side, and I was like, I got mad and I was like trying to call it, and I was like, yeah, that's our point. But then the like referee or whatever, he was like, that's allowed. But it's not allowed in high school. Like if you go under the net, if you touch the net at all, like you're getting the point taken.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how many times last year they called me for being under the net when I would dump. It was terrible.
Speaking of, again, I know nothing about volleyball, so refereeing is not something I would want to do as far as volleyball. But do y'all have problems finding people to referee your games, or is there like, do y'all have the same person every game and for the most part?
I wouldn't say we have the same person every game, but it's like every like 4 people. But that's not really what we look at. I feel like our coaches handle that more.
Sure.
But we do have to line judge the JV game, and also during travel season, we all have to take courses to do like down ref and line judge and scorekeeping, but none of us ever do up ref.
Okay.
I feel like there's like 5 refs within our district that we
just rotate
course
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't know because there's, it's like there's a referee shortage, and I'm assuming that things get just as heated in a volleyball game as they do in any other high school game, especially when maybe people like me go and don't understand the rules, and so I'm yelling like an idiot out there, But I just was curious as if you just recognize the same guys there every week, and bless his heart, he's going to be there at y'all's volleyball game to ref it.
Yeah. There's like, isn't there like a father-son duo?
Yeah.
And I like them.
So how many do y'all have? Y'all have 2 refs and a. So the guy up on the little ladder
And then the guy
at the net, right?
Down, just down.
Okay.
Usually during district games, they have official line judges because we don't want parents doing that. They'll be biased.
Sure.
So, yeah.
I mean, like, can you imagine if, like, you just, like, your dad goes out and, like, like, be the referee tonight. Like, okay, here I am. And so.
We'll win 25-0.
Yeah. How's y'all senior year going so far? Just school in general. Are you enjoying it? Or
It's okay. I think it's easy classes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's okay.
I like
My
it.
bag is really heavy right now.
Oh my gosh, me and Mykee are in the same pre-calculus class, and we have a big book, and
About that thick.
we have homework, and I still haven't done it. It's due tomorrow.
better get on it. It's getting late. Who do y'all have for pre-cal?
Mr. Hampton.
Yeah.
I love him.
Okay. Very good teacher. Kenna loved him. She had him for calculus and loved it. So, yeah, knows his stuff.
Kinslee's the smart one.
Is that right?
I guess. I took
She
calculus.
guesses.
Okay. So you got, is it DE calculus or just regular?
AP.
Okay. I'm friends with Newman, Coach Newman, so he was trying to, like, you need to tell Case to take my calculus class. I'm like, no, I'm not telling
he
Case
should.
to take calculus. No. But everything else going well as far as,
I had to get my schedule changed like a billion times. They tried to put me in robotics with Case.
Case is trying to get out of robotics.
Yeah, I asked him about it. I was like, who's in your robotics class? He was like, there's no one in there.
Yeah, he's trying to get out of it, and we'll see.
It's okay. I'm in there now, so.
Are you?
Yeah, she got me to there.
It's one of those deals. I don't know how frustrated y'all get. He didn't sign up for robotics, didn't want to take robotics, just threw him in there. And so, but anyway, y'all are all playing Senior Assassins and trying to win the pot for that, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And, notice you got your goggles on, and so I was like, okay, they're safe here tonight.
You never know.
You never know. Hey, listen, I got tickled. I didn't tell y'all this, but like Case plays guitar at church, and so like he stands up in front of everybody. And this morning he was standing up on stage and had his khakis and his button down and his his jacket on, looking real nice, but had his goggles on around his neck because you can't be too safe anywhere, right? So it'd be hilarious if for like just however long he took his goggles off at church, like in the middle of a song, some dude come running into the sanctuary and shot him with a water gun and then ran out. I think it'd be hilarious, but he's safe. And so season starts next Monday, right? Come out and like, do y'all have big crowds? Do y'all have?
Depends.
They can be bigger, right?
Like,
They can always be
I've
bigger.
noticed that if the girls always have boyfriends, the student section's always bigger. But this year, I don't think we're not locked and loaded. It's looking slow.
I was going to say something, but I'm not.
Halle told me that her and Aubrey were getting like Red Swarm passes so that they could come, and obviously Clay's coming. So
Come to our game.
Hey,
our
listen.
student section of 3.
Yeah. Well,
And then maybe even Ethan Peppers if we're lucky. Last year, Ethan Peppers were locked.
Did Ethan show up a lot at the
A
game?
lot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
will-
was always like, I literally remember it would be like 30 minutes before the game, and I'd look up, and he'd be like in the stands just walking back and forth.
And he would be like
more-
setting up signs.
Yeah, like
the students
marking off the
only.
students.
And then really 4 people show up.
He like brought tape in that one day.
That was,
It's good to have folks like Ethan to do stuff like that, right? Maybe he can convince some other guys and students to come along. But yeah, I thought Case and Hudson were going to come watch the show tonight. They told me they were, but I guess they changed their minds. But anyway, next Monday, you said Stewart County here, and so yeah, get out. Support these young ladies, and I am going to. What nights do y'all normally play on? Are y'all Tuesday nights? Y'all Thursday nights?
usually it's Tuesday and Thursdays, I think. But I guess we're just changing it Monday.
Sometimes it's Monday.
Okay.
On rare occasions.
Hudson said that me, him, and Case are going to go to a game, and so we're
Tell 'em
going to make them.
They're not invited.
Can I come at least?
You can come.
All right,
You get the pass.
Thank you. I'll make sure to make it to some of y'all's games this year. Ladies, anything else y'all want to talk about?
Volleyball's not as hard as it looks.
Is it not really? Like,
No, like it's not. I mean, not as easy. I changed my. Sorry, wrong one. No, I mean it's not as easy as it looks. Like you'll get tired and like gross. And I swear I'm not a volleyball hater.
I believe you. I believe you.
But yeah, like stop hating on volleyball.
Yeah, y'all know Jimmy Minton. Of all people, he looked at me the other day and goes, "Volleyball takes no talent." Okay, received.
Real men's volleyball.
It like I guess if people don't understand it, you know what I mean. Like so I say, I would never say that it's not like difficult because I know just from watching. You look at me, I don't get out and do a lot of running and jumping and stuff like that, and so you know it. I know what you were trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
it probably comes pretty easy for you, but
It
for
does.
somebody else, it's nowhere near just what they see.
Like when we play
know.
gym volleyball and there's just men like.
And we're trying to have to teach them how to play. Me and
Yeah.
Halle, we took on trying to teach a bunch of 10th grade boys how to play volleyball, and it was rough.
was bad.
And I thought they were
just like,
good.
I know they were just flipping and flopping and hooting and hollering. It was fun though.
There's a lot of like little tweaks. Like there's footwork. There's like
And you have to talk.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like if you are quiet, like you're not gonna do good. Like you, Kinslee.
If somebody was watching this and was like, I've been thinking about doing volleyball or signing my 4th grader up, my 5th grader up, why should they do that?
Because I mean they're so young that even if they don't like volleyball, they can just quit. But putting them in club so young will help them like become better as they get older, and also like it teaches them to be like a good person. Like I feel like putting your kids in sports so young just like helps them in general.
Okay. That's
And
good. I like that.
If they don't get to get anything out of it, they get to meet Ross.
And Ross
Right.
is the
funny.
best.
Yeah.
There we go.
the goat.
I appreciate what Ross does for me with sponsorship, and he actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, tell me about your show a little bit." And I told him to say, "Here's what we're doing," and I appreciate the club being a sponsor for us each and every week. Because again, at one point I thought we were going to have to call it quits, and had a lot of folks step up, and he was one of those folks. And so I appreciate it, and I can tell what kind of guy he is from that. Hudson. So Case, they're watching. And Case said that Ethan is the best student section leader in the state, and then Hudson said Tell them I'm the best at Buff Puff and see what they say.
Me when I lie. I wasn't even there. I was not even there, and I know it's bad.
Is Hudson not good at volleyball?
No, like
Hudson's pretty good at everything he does.
Except volleyball.
Except volleyball, okay.
no, literally, I was what's it called? I was reffing. I was the game, and oh my gosh, her boyfriend was playing, and it was not good.
Just Clay thought he did good, so tell Hudson he's not the only one.
Okay, so you told him because it looks like he's watching. So, Hud. There you go. There's your limitation, bud. You may be dominant in everything else, but you got some work to do in volleyball.
Yeah, you can't do good at volleyball.
Just needs some more practice, right? He needs to join the club and come and
we
get
have
some
boys
lessons.
sessions.
Yes, Ross has done co-ed, and have you had anybody sign up?
So it's for anybody that wants to. It doesn't have to be just girls.
We don't discriminate.
No, boys, girls, whatever. Starting in 4th grade, Paris Volleyball Club. Check them out on Facebook and. Go sign up. So, ladies, I have enjoyed tonight. Thank y'all for stopping by and coming in and telling us about your sport. And again, I learned a lot, and I appreciate y'all being willing to come and tell us about it. So, anything else before we go?
Thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure. So, Paris Volleyball Club, check them out on Facebook. Get signed up for their programs that they have. They are located on Bell Street, correct? 1809 South Bell Street in Paris. Go by and see them. Get signed up for the stuff they got coming up. They got a new group or club starting October 20th, and there's the information for that. So, and then get out and support the Henry County Lady Patriot Volleyball team when they start their season next Monday night against Stewart County. Don't forget, a lot going on this week. Middle school football on Thursday night. Inman plays on Tuesday night. High school plays Friday night in the Jamboree. So get out and support these kids. Thank you, ladies, again for coming by. Next week, don't forget, we'll have Coach Benji Bona and John Thrash in studio with us to talk about the Henry County Middle School Patriot football team. And hopefully when they come in here, they'll be 2-0 on the season because they play, as I said, Thursday night. So, thank you again to our sponsors. Thank you to The Peddler, to TEC, to Eaton Construction, True Green Northwest Tennessee, Victory Lane Quick Lube on Tyson Avenue, the Peppers Automotive Group, and the Paris Volleyball Club. Thank you to Mike Weatherford for letting us use his studio, Kevin Keel and Scott Norwood in the back, keeping us on air all night long. Appreciate them very much. And so don't forget, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube on the My Paris TV YouTube page is where all of our old episodes are. The current the last couple weeks episodes stay on Facebook, but then they delete them. And so if you want to find an old episode or go back and watch Coach Wolf from last year or whatever, find that on the My Paris TV channel on YouTube. So thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Thank you, ladies, again. Halle, Cambridge, Raegan Hill, Mykee, Fulton, and Kinslee Knott for stopping by the studio, telling us all about the Paris Volleyball Club and Henry County High School Lady Patriot Volleyball. We appreciate it. As always, y'all take care of yourselves and others. We'll see you next week.